effectively, they'll win the game very quickly. But if they don't snowball, I mean, I think they're just going to get, their face stomped into the ground.
Yeah, sounds about right. So, begin once again. 1 minute to battle. You know what we should do? I should do some, oh, how is it called? I'm not sure, like, this boxing thing where you introduce, like, the fight.
Round 1.
No, like this, ladies and gentlemen! You know, this one? Ah, that would be so sick, but I need some, I need some voice for this, because I certainly do not have it.
You do it better than I could. Like, ladies and gentlemen! Yeah.
Okay,
no.
That's kind of hard as well. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Here we go for some Dota.
I'm gonna do this one time.
I agree. I'm sorry. I agree. You should. It'll be funny.
Really? Yeah. Kappa this, Kappa that. When will this end? That's a good question. That's a good question. Although Kappa is kind of nice. Oh, finally. Oh, we are in the game. Unbelievable stuff is gonna happen. Oh, snap. Wait a second. They have to pick right now.
Dash.
Yeah, if they don't pick, because it's all pick now. Oh, please don't tell me the ping is high. Please. No.
I think that's only for ranked though, isn't it?
Jesus Christ.
I can't imagine that'd be for non-ranked.
It was for a second. Like, I'm not sure if it's fixed now for practice lobbies. But still, like, there was a post. Of course on Reddit, because Reddit is always on this stuff. Well, I even have more ping than Mila. That's so retarded. Thank God it's not perfect world, otherwise I would drop animations left and right.
Who is winning?
Jeez. Yeah, who's winning? Like, we're just 1 hour and 20 minutes after the scheduled start. So how dare you think about there is already game in place? Like, seriously. Oh yeah, greetings and salutations, Dota fans! This is awesome. Damn, like Twitch had to live is so hard. Yeah, that's AC.
Someone else says that? Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got a way better... he's got like a way better voice, and I have to shift down like an octave.
You should literally do like a German introduction though, like using your German accent. Or your Arndl accent. If you did your Arndl accent, I don't know.
You would, yeah, what? You give me rares for this?
I would give you like a morphling rare.
Okay, I'm down. Like, I need some rares to bet, and I don't have. Because I lost all rares when I bet on some Cis Dota. Very bad idea, never bet on Cis Dota. The 3-2 is way too strong. Okay, so... Yeah, the Arnie's in the hood. People need to get to the chopper, but speaking of chopper, those guys, they nearly crashed with it, and first departure now they have to go up against Mineski. So we're loading into game right now. Kai on Alchemist, Chains on the Bristlebug, Lion gonna be played by Luby, the KS on the Puck, and of course Anti-Mark on the Chibi. And other way around, I mix it up. Okay, now you do Mineski, thanks.
Anti-Mark on the Chibi. Oh my god, come on. Well, Jay's playing Morphling, G's playing Enchantress, Jesse Vash is playing...
Nothing right at the moment.
Nature's Prophet. Jules is playing Dragon Knight. Oh, is playing Vengeful Spirit.
Okay, I see. So morale is very low in the troop here.
Game is hard. Game is impossible. We haven't even let the creep spawn properly yet. Ah. I can't believe this.
Oh, jeez. Okay, cool. So we're still in it to win it. Not really.
Whoa.
How can you
Love
have like
that.
300 ping in a freaking cafe? Like you freaking pay that there is like... Jeez. I don't get it. Like I'm so spoiled with German interwebs. I mean, sometimes my router decides it's time to take a vacation. Alright. It's alright. I mean, it's my router. He can do it. I don't blame him. And then there's like no other issues. I've got like 20 ping to my US service. It's awesome. Oh, damn.
I'm jealous. Well, internet in Australia sucks.
Oh yeah, it's alright.
Nope. Okay. I really need nothing else to talk about.
Okay, cool. So we need some more topics because I'm currently I'm like, alright, screw it. I'm gonna make myself a nice. It's not a hot chocolate, but it's a chocolate after all. Because those things, damn, they're awesome.
I would love a hot chocolate.
Oh, you know
right
what?
now.
Did you ever drink like a hot chocolate with not flavored sugar cacao? Like, so okay. So usually you just
What?
you just get your like finished. What is it even in English? Cacao, cocoa,
Cocoa?
cocoa. Is that the sweet
COCA?
stuff you use? Yeah, yeah. Cocoa.
No, cocoa is bitter. Cocoa is what they make chocolate out of.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and the stuff I use here is like pure cocoa.
Sweetened?
No, exactly not. And you have to sweeten it up by
Okay.
yourself because it's so freaking
Yeah, yeah.
strong and it's amazing. Like,
Cocoa's good like that.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just saying. You know what's really delicious? You have like a really thick hot chocolate and then you add Baileys into it or Frangelico. Those are delicious. It's enough alcohol that you get a little bit tipsy, but also
Yeah,
tastes
Baileys.
delicious.
Well, wait. What do I drink Baileys with? No, this is.
Baileys is normally like with coffee and stuff.
Yeah, or just screw it all and I'm gonna use it too, you know. Because some people in my like some people I used to like have a nice time. Oh, we've got reconnection going. Nice. Some of them don't like the harder alcohol, so they use like liquor like Baileys and all that jazz to get drunk, and then they switch it around. This is so nice.
How hilarious.
Guys, by the way, I'm no a racist. I have no idea how you do it. Like how would you think I would be racist towards anyone if I'm talking about German internet being quite nice? Are you freaking retarded?
I would. Yes, they are. It's Twitch chat.
Like seriously, I'm the first guy banning for racism because I fucking hate it. And there's like no jokes about this topic because it's just plain out wrong. It's completely retarded if you think about it. And the racism going on in the CA scene, alright, it's not like real racism, it's more like you know, teasing each other and this stuff. But if there's like serious stuff coming out, seriously, I'm gonna ban each and every one of you guys.
Yeah, I agree. I hate those people who come in and they say awful, awful things about like terrible events that have happened. They're like, I'm so glad that happened because it stops them from playing Dota. It's like, you're a horrible person. You're actually a terrible person. You shouldn't be allowed to say things like that. What is that?
Oh, this is a good trivia. You know what I've done?
Don't say that.
I would have freaking studied because that's what I signed up for 2.5 years ago. Oh yeah. You know, B trees are awesome. I'm not sure if you know them. Data structures are pretty cool as well. Alright, let's do an introduction to non-deterministic computations, shall we? Kirk, are you on this? Are you on it? I mean, you're quite smart, aren't you? Kirk, I'm ready. Alright, guys. So you know what? I'm gonna tell you what I'm studying right now. Right. So if you're a computer, or just in general, if you're like trying to calculate something, you always like do it straight out, don't you? So if you have like some more possible solutions. Oh, we've got a reconnection. Maybe I can't finish. That would be so awesome because we would go to Dota. Jeez, Dota.
Get in the game, Jesse Flash.
Go do it, you son. Get to the chopper.
I agree. Hurry up.
Okay, so no chopper today.
What were you
please.
talking about?
No,
If you're a
scratch
computer
it.
or something?
No, I
I
want
was
to go
I
to
was really
NP.
confused. If you're a computer, I was wondering where you were going with that.
Yeah, it was just, you
I'm a
know, the thing is,
computer.
I don't speak good English, so I have to like, so I have to like go the other way around and make it easy. Okay,
Beep boop.
no, I have to dodge this one.
Kirk's a computer. Beep boop. Spaghetti.
Okay, do you know complexity classes? I guess not, right? Go! What? What? You're selected. Let's do
How much gold did he
it.
lose? Oh my god, he did lose gold.
Yeah.
He actually lost gold.
Yeah, like 6 gold or something. Okay,
That
so
is hilarious.
wait a second. This said from the Nature's Prophet, there is something wrong. Ah, yeah, he uses the
What? I
bird
was
from
thinking that earlier.
the most ugliest set in the world.
He uses the other beard. Yeah.
But nothing else.
Should give you
I'm
my
okay.
stuff.
So where is he going camping now? Because he certainly does have some camping equipment on his back, doesn't he? He can make a nice fire. Wait, this is bullshit. Why would he make a fire if he likes trees?
30 seconds to battle.
Where's the
What?
consistency? Like he's got some log on his backpack.
Yeah, because
It looks like he wants
uses
to make a
it.
fire. Maybe he just pulls it up to use it as a tent.
No, he throws it at people.
Yeah, that's mean.
It's like, you want to attack me? Take my log! Right in the face.
Oh, interesting.
Right.
We've got some not the same pooling going on as last remake. It's a bad.
Where?
Yeah, so he can sleep comfortable. No, from Nature's Prophet.
Oh, he got pulled the same amount, didn't he? He got given 2 tangos and he
Yeah, but last
Right.
game around he had an award as well as the sentry.
He did have that. I think he planted it. He planted the ward here. They pulled in the sentry and then I think he gave it back maybe. Because he definitely got given the sentry.
Well, now he's got a haste rune. He's heading to the top lane. And we finally get the game going. So we are in here 1.5 hours after the scheduled go. I made it up here as well. Chain's now bottom lane. Over right clicking him down. Of course, well, Bristleback level 1 is going to help out quite a bit. Morphling farming away quite nicely mid lane. It's going to be sick because there's going to be Jules against KS. And KS should have quite a nice time there so far with the pooling going on.
I found the sentry ward.
Did ya? Oh, hello.
I did. I found it. Well, anyway, Jesse Bash is going to be pulling on the top lane, trying to get this lane pulled back just a little bit so we can farm. And this is especially annoying to Chibi because last hitting under a tower as an anti-mage is incredibly frustrating because he's just got the right amount of attack damage at level 1 and level 2 and about to level 3, where last hitting under tower can be incredibly frustrating because you'll hit
bottom lane,
sometimes
by
and
the
other
way.
times you need to twice. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Chain's getting
Chains is
incredibly
like...
low. He is going to put himself up.
Oh,
And
wow.
oh,
It's
and
gonna
don't
fall now.
dive that. Oh, is going to be taking a definite death.
Oh.
One more hit from that quill spray. Chains is chasing him down. He's
3
completely out of
stacks.
mana. Just one more quill spray. Yep.
Boom.
Chains are going to be scoring the first blood there. A bit too aggressive by Or, but a really good salve up by Chains, enabling him to just turn around and come back into the fight.
He's level freaking 3 now. You know what he's gonna do? He's just gonna wreck face now. Because there's no way you can actually harass him out. And even if you go him, he's gonna take at least 2 guys with him. Or let's say at least 1 guy, because one is always gonna try to like run out. But this guy in the bottom lane is now gonna be super scary. I'm not sure why he's playing as defensive as if he does. I guess just because he has no like mana. And very smart play here coming out from Mineski already. They did block the camp. This is something, of course, Bristleblacks, well, just do. They go stack, they go take it on level like 5 or something. And just, yeah, roll.
Well, I mean, that's definitely a good play by them. And unfortunately, if they drop that sentry just a tiny bit more to that direction,
yeah.
they could have dewatered this. It's like literally 1 pixel out
But
of
they
them
don't have
just
uphill
looking at it
vision
now.
anyways.
True, but they've got VS Hal.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Or they will when she's level 2. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. I guess they're not really too concerned about that, or else they would have dewarded that area. So they opted to give the ward to the top lane, just to make sure Nature's Prophet could deward if he needed to. And that sentry is actually gone, so it looks like
Oh well.
he's just going to be dewarding this cliff here.
Yeah, Chainsaw got a bot
still-
lap. Look at this. Like, he just face tanked our. And VS is very nice for this sort of stuff. And they're gonna go on to Chains. I'm not sure about this. Mineski's J just, you know... I guess it's just harassment coming out from him, because so far he does not really need his mana now. But there's just
Well, he's
no
doing a fantastic
damage.
job.
Like, Chain just... Bristleback.
Well, that's it with the Bristleback in the offlane though. Like, you're not going to kill him unless you get a good rotation coming out from G, and their best option is probably going to be just to push the tower down. But I mean, at this moment, you look at the denies, 13 denies already on J. He's just last hitting like a boss. But, I mean, he does have to watch out because he needs to ensure that he keeps his farm up with Chibi, and Chibi already is pulling ahead just a little bit. I mean, Chibi's only on 23 versus 18, but that is a whole creep wave. So that's one creep wave already that Jay has fallen behind by, which is something you can't really afford. When you're going carry versus carry, you have to, you know, ensure that you hit 100% of the CS.
Yeah, absolutely. And also one thing to note, of course, if the anti-mage gets a super fast Battle Fury, he's just gonna flash farm away. And it's very interesting to see how the next item is gonna be. It looks like he's gonna finish up Treads and all that jazz, but is it gonna be a Vladimir's Offering, or is it gonna be a Manta Star? So Vlad's of course helps you out quite nice with the farming. Oh, sweet deny in the bottom rune there. But the Manta Star of course gives you the ability to just split push even more and team fight. So what do you want to see as a second item on Chibi?
Well, what I was saying, I didn't talk about this as well, but I was saying that if they can get some early game control from first departure, I think the Vlad's is going to be really nice, because with the acid spray as well as a medallion coming out from Kai, they should be pretty good to take that Roshan very early into the game. So anti-mage with the Vlads can take it alone if he has a little bit of help with the negative armor. So I think the Vlads will be really good in that respect, but at the same time, it depends on what items Jesse Vash goes for on the Nature's Prophet, because if he opts for a Orchid, then Chibi needs that really fast. Oh, speaking of Jesse Vash on the top lane, he is going to get stunned out. Chibi leaps forward, getting a lot of hits on, but unfortunately Lovey is not fast enough to get that second stun off, and with those boots of speed, Jesse Vash is going to be able to make it back. But on bot lane, Chains is taking a huge amount of damage as well. He's going to be going down. Nice pick off there, and enough damage, I suppose, with the waveform, as well as with that stun from Oa and that How, and G as well, just locking him down further. So, well, that's a very good trade for Mineski, after they threw that first blood away.
Yeah, absolutely. Just way too aggressive diving down the tower there, and well, now they finally make something happen. And I didn't expect it, to be honest, because I just see Bristleback, if he gets a nice early start, and he had his bottle up there, so it was like nothing. Well, okay, so they can harass him out, of course, yeah, still, but there has to be some major like commitment. And now middle lane, Puck, nice phase shift, still gonna get stunned out. There's gonna be Awa as well jumping in, a nice deep rotation from Jesse Vash on the Nature's Prophet, and this is gonna be at least a bit of damage on the tower, because there's the full duration Dragon Form, there's gonna be Jesse Vash Treant, there's gonna be even a Hellbeer Smasher. So just all the summons in the world, and very nice rotations now from Mineski, picking up the kill in the mid lane.
Yeah, that was really really well done by them, getting those rotations off. And now they will be good to push this tower down, and this is what Mineski want to be doing. Getting a huge amount of gold as well as map control by taking down the mid tower at 6 minutes into the game. And while they won't necessarily get the tower down at this point, they should be able to do a decent chunk of damage to it. Except for it looks like they're going to back out and head for the Rude, which Bristleback is going to take. He's got a bottle, and Jules wasting a little bit of time.
Even mana now. So he's forced about to grow once again. He's looking for his Dreads finish. Yeah, he's just going, you know, drum speed next. And then it's gonna be BKB most likely. Although, is it really gonna be? I mean, there's a Dream Call, there's a Lion of course, but apart from that, it's pretty physical, the damage coming out so far. The Bristleback as well as Anti-Mage of course, and the Alchemist. I could see him not going for it. Oh, top lane, Jesse Vash gonna got completely caught out. Nice hex here, and of course the first hex is gonna be long ass, and level 1 hex, 2.5 seconds. Yeah, that's nice. If you get it up, it's quite good.
It's definitely very handy, and I mean, this could be a bit of pressure on the top tower as well. They do have a catapult coming this wave. They cleared the wave previous to it, and I mean, Chibi now sitting on an easy 2.3k gold, so that's going to be enough for like the treads you said. Wow, KS diving so aggressively behind the tier 1 tower there, taking down Jules. But Jay's actually gone for a Midas, so this is quite an interesting item choice by him. But it looks like they really are just going for a very 4 Protect 1 style lineup. But of course, if they do want to do this, they need to start playing as 4 by around about the 10-minute marks. And I mean, they're going to be pushing on the bot tower down.
So much. I thought they would go there.
Yeah.
Such an aggressive wave.
I think they just want to keep the pressure up. And oh, behind the tower, Chain's actually going to get caught out. Oh, you can see the lag. I mean, yeah, they're still sitting on like 300 or 400 ping from Mineski.
Yeah,
you can see it right there. Jesse Vash couldn't cancel that. That's a bit unfortunate.
That they even can make the rotations is actually quite interesting. Like,
that's still fantastic last hitting from Jay.
Yeah, exactly. If you're playing like 400 ping and still nail the last hits, that's quite something. I have to give him that. Like, It's gonna be very
my
hard though
God.
in the team fights because there is gonna be split second decision making against the anti-mage, who's now 2.6k in the bank, so he can just finish up his Battle Fury in quite some time. And if you're playing against an anti-mage, it's always those very, very, you know, short decisions which have to be made. Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be something that's very hard for them, especially since First Departure are kind of based around, I guess, team fighting, whereas Mineski's lineup is just based around kind of barreling down a lane and getting the tower. So in those team fights when I feel like Mineski are outclassed a little bit, Enchantress doesn't have too much to team fight, Vengeful Spirits doesn't, Dragon Knight does a tiny bit with his stun, but that's about it, and Vengeful Spirit, sorry, Nature's Prophet, that's the last one. I mean, all he really adds to team fight is his ultimate, so... I mean, in terms of team fights, Mineski are greatly outclassed, and they really need to just concentrate on getting a gold lead to kind of bring the game to their favour. So, this is something that they have to watch out for. In team fights, they can't afford to throw the team fights because they'll just lose the game, really, if they do. They'll just spiral out of control. So, they have to be careful. They definitely do. But, I mean, Jesse Vash is going to have his Midas up very soon. It looks like they're ready to maybe take a push on the mid lane. Owa and G are smoked up behind the tower, but, of course, Kai is sitting there as well. Dragon Knight going to pop his ultimate just to do a bit of damage to the tower. Oh, but Kai's going to be walking up into the trap of doom. He's going to get netted out. Stun coming out from Oa. He's charging up his own stun. He's going to throw it right into Oa's head. Dragon Knight is rotating around. And will they be able to get that last hit? They need one more hit, but Tepe will be able to make it away. Now, stun going out onto Kayaz. Is there a follow-up stun from the Vengeful Spirit? No, there is not. She gets silenced out, and now in comes Lubby. Stun right into G's head, but that healer just saving his life. And now Chain's running up the hill, but they don't really want to target him. He's a bit tanky, but they will anyway. They go for the stun on him. Follow stun from Jules, not going to be flying out. They want just Chains to go away, but they will be able to do a lot of damage to KS. KS is going to turn around. He's on the run. Not sure where to go, and Chains is going to be taking down Enchantress at the same time. And now Chains just dropped by the Dragon Knight, so it's a 1-for-2 trade at this point in time. Though, of course, Alchemist did suicide on the sideline there, just charging up a stun and killing himself with it. So, not too bad for either team.
Radiant's top tower.
Nobody really came clear on that winner.
Oh, I would say actually it was a good trade for Mineski. Not only did the Alchemist lose gold, and he's a support, so he... On one side he doesn't care, on the other side you don't want to lose it anyways, because you're so staffed out anyways, and it was a trade of the Enchantress against... No, who actually died?
Enchantress died.
Yeah, wasn't it? Yeah, so Enchantress against a Bristleback.
Wow, 10-minute Battle Fury.
Yeah, but it's naked. It's completely naked. Like...
It's still pretty
it's
nice.
damn good, yeah, don't get me wrong, but... He has to be super careful. Now he needs strats, ASAP.
In terms of net worth, Jay's actually pulled ahead, so...
Yeah,
that's even more impressive.
and all that. Although I can see why Jay actually moved on to the Hand of Midas. If you're going up against an anti-mage and you don't pick it up, you're kinda gonna get outfarmed severely. Just because anti-mage can farm so well. You can always blink to the creep camps, just farm your jungle, farm the lane, farm another lane. It's elusive, you can't really gank him. You don't have the best lockdown in the game. Like, you don't have super long range initiation with the Mineski's lineup, so you kinda have to just farm up faster than he does, and well, Midas certainly is the right item for it.
Well, they're also going to be farming on towers. I mean, this is the big thing. They have to start pushing down all of these tier 1s and tier 2s by the 20-minute mark. And I mean, now is the time to do it. And they are pushing on the tier 1 mid. Of course, KS is making a big mess of things. He's making it very difficult for them to push in, just spamming out that core. But they will finally get that tier 1 down. At the same time on bot lane, bot tier 2 is taking a lot of damage, down to about 400 health, which is nothing to complain about. Jay is going to be clearing the creep wave, harassing KS. Harassing Chains, but he's going to be forced to replicate it out of the way. He's going to be alright though. Baiting out 4 heroes at the same time. Wow! Chibi
Not even
diving so aggressively. Well, he doesn't need an ultimate. I mean, there's no TP scroll for some reason on Jesse Vash, so he can't even use that to get out of the way.
I didn't even expect it. Oh, Chibi, he ran headlong onto... No, Jules, what are you doing? He just missed the stun. Yeah, 300 ping. His game is hard. Oh, that was so unfortunate. It was a free kill on the anti-mage.
Oh, he could be bringing it back around again. Oh, being chased down now by the Park KS, who is not got his ultimate up. Jules' ultimate has also worn out now, so possibly not going to get killed. There is going to be a sentry ward drop down. Oh, if KS had been there, that could have been the death of him, but lucky him. He made a run for it already. Bring out the orb just to do a bit of harassment and delay that push even more. But at the same time, I mean, Jay has almost got up that Lincoln, so in terms of farm, he's doing okay. Chibi, boots are up now, treads will be coming soon, and I think, given the rate he's farming at the moment, Vlads would be much appreciated. It'll give him more counter push and the ability to push really aggressively, and I mean, if he can get up Battle Fury treads Vlads by 17 minutes or so, he's going to be well into the way his Manta by, 23 minutes, and he'll have that all done.
This is even like this is so fast. It's nothing to complain about, even if you don't go for the Vladimir's offing usually. So just pretty damn good. Oh yeah. Just, you know, how in Burning style farming, right?
Well, Chippy is very good at farming. I mean, Miracle is, you know, the Southeast Asian Singaporean player who's like renowned for his great farming, but there's other players who do it just as well. We'll have to see though. Can he keep it up?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing, is that, you know, if he can't keep it up, then it's not going to be really that impressive. It'll be like, great, first farm in 10 minutes.
Yeah, you know, it shifts, like, if you're in a free farm lane, your mechanics are very important. And if you're later on in the game, where everyone is missing from the map and waiting here to gank you, the decisions are way more important. So this is where the experience from a player comes into play. How well he can keep up his farm, how well he can find the space he kind of needs to. And of course, it's always the team as well, how well they can create space and actually ward him up, all that jazz. And I mean, we can see it already. There's some treants here, you know, scouting him out. There is creeps being stolen by Enchantress, as well as everyone else being farmed up. But it kind of shifts from a mechanical to experience point of view, and we're gonna see how well Chibi does, but so far he's doing it marvelously, and yeah, he's keeping it up. Now he's getting scouted out by the treants. But he doesn't care, of course he's an anti-mage, and he can just blink away.
Well, he knows they're all at the top lane anyway, and there will be a 3-man smoke gang heading down to take down Jay. Jay is just going to be able to wave and TP out, so he's going to be right. His Lincoln Sphere is done. So 14-minute Lincoln Sphere coming out for him. In terms of net worth, he is about 1k ahead of the anti-mage, so very nicely done for him. Of course, he has got 3 tier 1 towers. He doesn't have boots, he's a slow little guy. But it looks like this tier 2 tower could be taking a bit of harassment. They do know that they're just sitting down in the bot lane now, so Jules is going to go forward and hit it, and I mean, this is... Well, tier 2 towers coming down from Mineski, and this is what they have to do. They have to get the tier 2 towers, because they need to have this mid-game advantage in terms of gold, or else they're going to lag behind. So this is it. This is kind of the make or break point. But of course, the first departure can just, you know, keep on keeping on. They're kind of pressuring the bottom lane, creating space for Chippy to farm in the jungle and at top. And Jules can't really push this top lane by himself. It's a little bit risky. So, I mean, first departure are doing the right thing by just making sure that Mineski can't push and doing a bit of damage to the towers themselves. I mean, they've got pretty terrible pushing ability, but KS is 200 to his Blink Dagger, and once he's got that up, he's going to be the great initiator that they need for these team fights.
Oh, okay, they didn't go for it. I would have thought there was some aggressive TP rotations coming in, but now it changes. Nether going up the Enchantress. There's gonna be a wave from onto KS. Is there gonna be shotgun? Not gonna happen. Well, not a shotgun, but a Leptis strike, of course. Oh, Kai stuns himself. Can they turn around? It doesn't look like it. Of course, only level 1 stun, level 2 stun. So the stun doesn't last that long on himself, and he's alright for the time being. KS TP's back to the mid lane and is fine. Also one thing to note. Oh, that was a close one.
Yes.
One thing to note, if you're playing Morphling and replicate the anti-mage, it's gonna be one hell of a damage going the way of the anti-mage.
Yeah, it is.
And he's going for Vlads. Sweet.
I mean, the big thing is that for first departures lineup, their aim is kind of just to create space for Chippy to farm, and he's almost got the Vlads up. He's going to have that up in just a couple of seconds. That is going to be done now. So, I mean, his aim is just going to be farm, split push, farm, split push, split push, split push, split push as the game goes on. And while they do have an Nature's Prophet, who's also, you know, primary aim is to split push, he hasn't quite decided on an item yet. He's got 2.7k gold in the bank, so, I mean, maybe we're going to be seeing a rush on the Hex coming out. Otherwise, like I said, Orchid could be quite nice just for that silence to go into the Anti-Mage, the Alchemist, the Puck as well. Oh, Puck, speaking of Puck, he's going to be on the bot lane going against Morphling. Morphling is going to get taken down, though. Really good pick off there coming
so
onto
fast.
Jay.
Like, I was watching the top HP bar, and Morphling just dropped. In 1 second, I couldn't even click him.
And in they go. This is what I was talking about, the medallion plus acid spray, and you can take Roshan down very, very early into the game.
Yeah, that's
without that Yasha.
Really big thing you can do. And of course, if you do have the Vlads, you're just gonna regenerate all your HP back, and you can't. I mean, you can kind of solo him at this point. Of course, there's an Alchemist standing there and providing the fire support, but it's still like all the farm in the world going to FGB and in Aegis. So now he can't. Yeah, he can't die. Like, there's just no way. They do like a bit of lockdown for the anti-mage and just need to fight him head on.
Yeah. Well, that's the Aegis now picked up onto Chibi, and this does mean that Chibi can join team fights, whereas Jay, he's not quite ready to, since he went for a Midas, he doesn't have treads up, he's just got basically a raw Lincolns and that boots of speed. So he probably needs up treads and a Yasha before he's really going to be ready to help his team out with fighting. So this does mean that it's going to be a 5v4 situation coming up very soon, and make that 6v4 if Anti-Mage does die, since he has got, of course, pickup of the Aegis. So, I mean, this is going to make the game a little bit scary, and, I mean, in addition to that, Chibi can just flash farm and during the team fights by a teleportation scroll. Actually, Jules is just still in this stack here. Very cheeky of him.
Yeah, but this is
And
super
Alchemist
risky
actually
because
charging the stun,
they're
he's coming in. Gonna be throwing it right onto Jules' head. Jules is stunned out for 5 seconds. He's got a haste ring though. Finger of Death. BKB has popped on him just at the last second, but he's probably going to be taking a lot of damage. He needs to get out of there. And now Lubby's going to be taking a fall. Jay is in the middle of the team fight, going to replicate Chibi. Now Chibi is going to be running low on mana. That illusion doing a lot of damage to him, but Jay is completely out of mana. He needs to be healed up. He's going to turn around, walk into the stun, taking G down with him. He is going to be taking a fall. G is on the run. He's getting very, very low, but look at the physical damage. Just absolutely rips him apart. Now Jesse Vash TPC with his Necronomicon picked up, doing what he can to Chibi, but Chibi has got that Aegis, and he just wrecks Jesse Vash, absolutely destroying him. Stun coming out from Jules, a nice stun from Kai, going to be landing onto both of them. They will be able to get down Jesse Vash, and now O is just man-moding onto Chibi, but like I said, Chibi's got the Aegis, and he's not even going to be losing it. They just don't have enough damage to kill him. And what a terrible fight for Mineski. 4 down in exchange for 2.
It looked kind of good because there was an Aegis Prophet ultimate bouncing through, as well as a pretty huge breathe fire, like in this area. And I thought, well, they've got so much damage. Yeah, I guess they can take it. And then everything just went downhill from there. That was just very elusive play, and of course Chibi just dragged taking away quite nicely. And well, this is how it goes if you ignore the anti-magism, sort of. Of course, ignoring the anti-mage itself was the right decision, because if you fight against a double anti-mage, like with the Aegis, you're gonna blow so much on him with his 800 HP and the spell shield maxed, that it's kinda not worth it. But what can you do? And now Morphling picks up a Blade of Alacrity, so he's looking for the Mental Style next. But can he get it up in time? Of course, Morph can carry quite hard. Anti-Mage can carry quite hard as well, but in the later stages of the team fights, it's gonna be all about controlling the enemy carry. And well, I have to give First Departure the upper hand just because there's Lubby. And well, there's gonna be a 4-second hex, which is just absolutely incredible. Oh wow, bottom lane. Chain's being stunned up, but the tower's still gonna get down. And of course, one thing to note, even if Morphling goes for the Manta Style, if there's ever going to be a mana drain on one of the Manta Style illusion, it instantly pops. So one of them is always going to be mana drain up, and just, yeah.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh. Yeah, this is sick. Oh wow, Chibi, look at the damage coming out from him.
Well, I mean, that's the thing though. I mean, in the late game, I think Mineski's lineup has a little bit more power than you think, because the big factor that I've noticed is going to be that Vengeance aura, because that's based on physical damage. And Jay, Morphling has some of the highest physical damage in the game, because he can just morph all to agility, so he hits for like 300 damage, and then you plus 36% on that. In the late game, that's insane. Oh, speaking of Jay, Chibi just going right onto him. He's forced to waveform away, but he's not going to be making it anyway. I don't even know what he just did then, but he's going to be taking a fall now. He needs help, but nobody's there to help him. Even KS coming in to say, you're dead, and...
Chain's getting stunned out, but they're gonna chase Jules. Jules still on the run. Nice breathe fire onto 2. But there's gonna be a mech pickup, and the mech is just gonna hit him up all the way up there. Here's the Hex. Nice swap by O, trying to bat his body out, but not gonna happen. Can they pick up the counter kill onto Lubby though? It looks like they're gonna pick him up. Nicely done there. But still, 4 guys down on the side of Mineski, and First Departure, they're rolling in gold, and they're rolling strong right now. Only one keeping up in the net worth chart of things. It's gonna be the Morphling, but G's gonna take a fall here as well. Right click, and that's it for the day. In the bottom lane. 5 guys down, just Lion losing.
The negative armor is just ripping them apart. I mean, they really need Jules to start going for an Assault Cuirass at this point, but he's going for Heaven's Halberd, which I can understand, but I mean, Chibi now, he's got complete free farm, and he's good to just push under this T3 tower. His Manta is going to be done by around about the 23-minute mark, which is going to be absolutely terrifying. He's still got that Aegis, so he could just keep pushing until the cows come home, but it looks like he's going to be ready to go do some more farm, and Mineski just, I don't know. I guess I just don't agree with this Midas pickup by Jay, because the big problem is, I understand why he went for it. I understand that, you know, you want to keep on farm to an anti-mage, that's great, but at the same time, it meant that he just couldn't join those early game team fights because he had Brown Boots and a Lincoln's, and neither of those do damage. Like, the Midas here, it boosts your DPS a little bit by giving you extra attack speed, but you can just see now, Chibi has no fear. Chibi knows that he's able to just destroy Jay if he wants to. And in he goes. He's just going to Manta onto Jay. Jay's completely out of mana already. Just one mana void and he's gone down. And Chibi, he's not even bothering with the mana void. He knows he can kill him anyway. He doesn't need to use it. Mega kill streak onto Chibi there. Very nicely played, and... Well, in terms of net worth, they're not that far apart, but it just feels like Chibi
Dire's
is worlds
middle
ahead.
tower is under
Streets
attack.
ahead, you might say.
Yeah, that's of course the thing with the Morphling. Yeah, you do have a Yasha, you do have the Lincoln Sphere, you do have a Midas, but you still can't really right-click away. Just because Morphling, he scaled so incredibly strong into the late game, but even in the early mid-game stages, he's not really there, and the presence of the Vengeance Aura, she's now being maxed, and it's great with the Hall of Terror in conjunction, but so far it was always the Morphling being kind of caught out. And, well, it's not really caught out, I mean, he was here, like, there was... He wasn't even far out there trying to split push or something. It was just that Chibi is playing so super aggressive and just making the plays here. And of course his mental style was done. 1700 gold in his bank, so he's having a trust fund right now and he's rolling in gold. Like he can buy whatever the hell he wants in the next few minutes. And I wouldn't even mind seeing a butterfly.
Yeah, I think a butterfly first would be beautiful, and I mean that's the thing though, Chibi knows he can play hyper aggressive. Like, what is stopping him from just diving in? They've got a total of 2 stuns on the side of Mineski, which is Vengeful Spirits, as well as Dragon Knights, and he can probably outlast him. We can see now, is he going to be able to outlast it? Because KS is going to immediately rotate in after the stun on Chibi. BKB is going to pop and Jewel, he's doing what he can. Nature's Prophet Ultimate even flying through. Chains is now coming into 3 of them, so 4 of them actually, 5 of them now, no fear from him, but it's taking so much to take him down. In fact, they're going to be losing 2. Chains will finally take a fall, but that's an exchange of 2 of the heroes. Vengeful Spirit is low, 3 of the heroes. Now Jay could be in trouble, he's going to get stunned out by Tepe. In comes KS. Jay is going to just morph right back to the fight, managing to get down Tepe, but now he could be taking a fall because Chibi's there. He will actually get down. Lovey as well as a 3-for-3 trade, but now Jay has to run. Chibi is chasing after him. Chibi, no mana void, but he does have mantra up and godlike street on Chibi there. 4-for-1. Oh my god. Jules is on 10 health. Is Chibi going to chase it? No, he's not. He's probably going to be content with getting the racks. No, he's just going to go farm. Okay
Why?
then. Huge creep wave. 3 dead? Nah, go farm.
No, it's alright. There's Enchantress. I guess she's scary. You know, like...
We did see, in Insidious, the Enchantress, like, trashed.
Oh yeah.
Was the first supply tree trashed?
Oh, that
Who was?
this actually might be. He maybe still have nightmares. Every time someone picks an Enchantress, it's like, is this guy maybe in Insidious C? Maybe? He's checking profile and all that, and... private profile, oh my god, I'm just gonna... No, please. Don't do it. Okay, anyways.
Private profiles are literally the worst thing that came to Dota 2 for casters.
Yes.
Like, because people just change their names all the time. You're like, I have no idea who this is. Like, none.
And you always have to go to the community tab and over the pro team list, and I check it. And then there's still like... It's not consistent in any way, because people will just change their name just before... Like, just before entering the lobby, and even in the lobby. And it's like, what?
Mm.
Yeah. Anyways. Okay, so what can Mineski do to come back?
Well, all they really need to do is just stop picking fights. Like, the lineup is designed around 4-man going 4-man down a lane, for example, going 4-man down top, getting the tower, backing out, waiting for DK's ult, 4-man down mid, getting the tower, backing out. But it's too late for that. They picked too many fights that they lost, and now I guess what they could do is just try and protect Jay. Just stick around Jay's area, put defensive wards around this whole area. I mean, at the moment, they've got 1 ward up, which is this one. Other than that, they've got no map vision. You know, Jesse Bashley's using his trees out in the jungle to try and protect it. But I mean, at any point, Jay could get smoke ganked, and you know, he wouldn't know. In fact, it looks like Jesse Bash is going to be the one who gets in trouble. Oh, Lubby blinks.
Oh.
What was that? What? What?
Yeah, you know what? It happens to me all the time. Because Morphling replicates do take 100% of usual damage. But they only deal like 50%. So if you ever catch someone out...
That wasn't a replicant. That was a treant.
What? No.
That was Jesse Bash's treants.
Yeah, but there was an Enchantress replicate there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was just the treants. I thought they just used everything on the treants. I was like, why did he ult a treant? Is he crazy? I'm gonna watch it. I swear to God, that was a treant that he just fingered of death did.
You can't watch my stream on the quality. Okay, enough with that.
I can watch it on low quality.
Oh, seriously?
Dire's middle
Congratulations.
tower is under attack.
I know.
Dire's
But
structures
still.
Anyway.
I mean, this is what Mineski need to do. They've got the mantra up on Jay
Yeah.
now, so just barreling down the mid lane. Gonna get this T2 tower. I mean,
No, Chains now.
stun. It was
facing
Chains. He's
them.
gone very far forward.
Yeah, and he was facing them, so there was no bristleback. But they're gonna go in. Nice call being deployed onto 2 important targets here, G as well as, of course, Jay. Chains now still in the midst of the fight. He's gonna take a crap ton of damage, finally brings him down. Vengeful Spirit picking up the kill. So quite some nice damage going the way of Mineski now, and ooh, KS is gonna take one more hit. He's gonna... No, I can't phase shift it out. So freaking close, but now in the midst of things, there's gonna be a buyback, and there's gonna be some more action because, well, there is Lubby right-clicking. No, Lubby is not right-clicking. He gets right-clicked down, and there was some chibi split pushing. Look at this. Bye-bye, Rex.
That's what he does. Gets down the racks. Yeah, that was very nicely done by Puck. I did notice that. And they're making a good distraction. I mean, this is what Mineski, this is what their draft meant to do, was to make space for Jay to be doing that exact same thing. And you're right, it wasn't Enchantress. I thought it was, all I saw was the Nature's Prophet Treants, and I was like, is this real life? But no, there was an Enchantress illusion. But regardless, they got the racks, and that's all they wanted. And now this game is just incredibly hard for Mineski to get back from.
Although it's really hard.
Not enough items.
Like, think of that level 1. 160-second cooldown, and it wasn't ready in the fight. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm drunk. I know.
Okay. So, Enchantress is not going for the Acceptor, but going for another Necrobook. Nature's Prophet, he's got his Necrobook up. Is there anything else of noting? Of course, Heaven's Helmet was done. Now the AC, which you wanted earlier, is inbound for the Dragon Knight. Quite sweet.
Well, that's good.
Vengeful Spirit doesn't have anything. And Morphling, he's going for the E-Blade. And he's got his Manta up. That's okay.
I strongly disagree with the E-Blade choice, honestly. I was discussing this during the draft and saying E-Blade, oh, are they going to go for Puck? They're going to go for Puck. They do swap Puck out, but he's going to link out of the way. Yeah, the ward catching them all out coming. But yeah, so the E-Blade, who is he going to kill? Anti-Mage? No, Anti-Mage has got max spell shield now, not killing him. Puck, well, Puck can just phase shift out, so I suppose if he catches Puck at the exact right time, he can E-Blade him to death, but probably not. Chains, definitely not, he's too tanky.
Well, if he can one-shot Lubby before he gets skills off, that's alright.
It'll help, it'll definitely help.
But Lubby's got a Blink
like
Dagger, he can always just stay back.
That's a 4,900 gold item to kill Lubby for a team fight. And if you think about it, he could have just bought a Butterfly and used that to kill everyone. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe Butterfly is a very good option here as well.
I think Butterfly would be better, but maybe he's going to do that like E-Blade that we saw, E-Blade Anti-Mage, but it's going to be like E-Blade Dagger on the disassembles later. Can you disassemble an E-Blade? I think you can. Maybe not.
I don't know.
But either way, Chibi now just working on the racks. He's got his Butterfly up, so Jay just can barely touch him, honestly, he's missing, and Jay's attack speed isn't that high yet. I mean, it will be high very soon, but it's not that kind of level that you want to be seeing at when you're versing an anti-mage that's late into the game.
But those replicates, man, do they hurt. Like, they hurt so much, and they even have the mana drain, so just quite nice. Alright, Lubby, yeah, this is what I meant. Like, just mana drain the replicate, or any sort of mental illusion, and you're good to go. Now it's stun flying out onto Jules. They're gonna go in here. I'm not sure if this is gonna be the right call, but only some teasing going on because there are still some people on the racks. Chibi top lane, laying down the right legs on the racks, and those illusions, man, they hurt. And he's not done yet. He's just picking up the Necrobook creeps because he doesn't care. He's got an Aegis, and Aegis is still gonna be up for a few. So where are they gonna teamfight? Are they gonna teamfight in the mid lane? They're just gonna take the tier 2 for now. Still the split push?
There's nothing they can do. Bot lane's pushing in. Okay, it can be disassembled. So maybe he's going to build an A-Blade, then build that into a Butterfly next.
That could work.
But still, I mean, there's nothing they can do. Bot lane's pushing in. It doesn't matter if they pick a fight in mid lane, doesn't matter if they pick a fight in top lane. There's no hero they don't need in the team fights for Mineski. So there's no hero they can lead defending. If they don't have Dragon Knight in the team fight, they don't have that AC, they don't have someone standing at the front. If they don't have Jay in the team fight, there's their main DPS gone. Enchantress can't defend by herself, and Nature's Prophet can't defend by himself, Nature's Spirit can't defend by himself. They need everyone in those team fights, and nobody can defend this anti-mage. The only thing they can really do is maybe get a smoke egg and pick the anti-mage off, but it's very hard to do that because he's got the Aegis.
But you don't have any sort of like long-range initiation.
Yeah, well that's the thing, they've got nothing really on Mineski's side. This is the problem with their lineup. Is that they needed to snowball from the start. They never needed, like they had a decent, okay start. I mean, 16 minutes into the game, they had that 4,000 gold lead.
Don't mind.
They're just gonna get routed to death at this point. They had no opportunity to fall back on this game. Against the anti-mage, you can't ever kind of fall back. You're gonna just die if you do.
Yeah, I guess it's like the game plan was all along that Morphling just gets his farm up and just split pushes everyone out. and just win the game from there. Like, if you do that, I can see this working out, and you kind of do well bank on winning the early game if you have G on his Enchantress as well as Aura, of course. And yeah, maybe I'm not sure. Like, the idea was nice, but I guess just because there is like, yeah, and I feel like the long range initiation lacking. If there was one spell with a bit of initiation range, it would have been alright. Just because you could gank anti-mage all game long. Okay. That's quite a bit of strength. That's too much, in my opinion. You can't shift down to minus something, don't you? No, you always have one. Right. So, Redding continues. They're gonna go onto Jules. What a nice force-off, forcing him into everyone. There's gonna be a swap. Kai taking a crap ton of damage, but there's a mech from Chains. Nicely done. They're gonna drop the Alchemist. Are they done yet, though? Because top lane, there's gonna be Rex. And Rex are falling in a fast fashion. Even now going to the tier 4s. It looks like Chibi that is. But he's now here. Oh, it's just completely dropped here. Chibi taking a crap ton of damage. Does he have an Aegis? Yes, of course he does. It didn't expire as of yet. In the midst of things, the courier did go down. He's gonna respawn. There's gonna be a BKB onto Jules. And look at the damage coming out. Chibi was just stunned up. They're gonna take the godlike streak. Is this gonna be the turnaround of the game? They have to make something happen right now. 2 guys down on the side of departure. Does Anti-Mage have a buyback? Yes, he does. Alright. Well, there's just one stun. There was just one Dragon Tail. And it was completely enough to bring down the Anti-Mage. Even though there's no Monkey King Bar at all, like in this game. And Kirk has enough. He's like, alright, enough throwing. I'm out of here. Oh, Lily dropped connection as well. Maybe Australian internet is all down. So I'm just rambling with myself now. Kai. Kai. Nice 4 stuff. And Kai went for a Dagon. I'm not sure about this one, but Jay's now being completely caught out here. He's gonna get stunned out. Now he can morph away, and he just drops. Wow, the damage coming out onto Lobby. Way too much, but there is some TP rotation. Can Jay do it? Because Mineski's... Well, yeah, Jay just gonna get wrecked here. Jay has to run away. Can he get it? Nice Lincoln Sphere dodge, kinda on the ultimate from the Anti-Mage, but Anti-Mage is not done. Chibi is chasing Jay. One more hit. There it goes. Chibi is, well, rolling once again, and G's now on the run as well. This should be game. One more right click. No, well, let's say 2, maybe 3. Come on. And there it is. Damn. Welcome back.
I think I came back just in time for the end. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, sort of. It was really nice because they kind of dropped Chibi in the last team fight, and then he had a buyback and killed everyone.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did the Aegis fall, or did he...
No, he had the Aegis, but Jules was incredibly quick on his stun. And before anyone could blink or something, it was just... Yeah. Instant stun out, and they just dropped him. But then there was a buyback and mid lane, and yeah, they could make it happen. And now JB going for the megas. The right clicks on his illusions are so freaking strong already. He's got so much damage, like 350. Always gonna take a fall here. The Dagon coming out from Kai because he doesn't care. Only let Dagon level 1, so I'm gonna flame him after the game. But yeah, what can you do? Megas are inbound, and first departure. They're taking game 1. What an incredible performance by Chibi. What is the GPM? 814 GPM. 814 GPM 36 minutes in. Okay.
All of First Departure played really well. They made the space they needed for Chibi to get that farm up. And yeah, I mean, game 1 going the way of Mineski there. Not Mineski, First Departure.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's our stuff if you want to follow us at it. But we'll see you guys in the next game. It is a best of 3, so there's one more game, if not 2 more games coming up.
Okay, see you guys in the next game. Bye bye.